Sarah has always been the light in any room she entered. At 25, she was full of life, with a promising career in graphic design and a circle of close friends who adored her. She had just moved into her dream apartment in a bustling city, where she spent her days working on creative projects and her nights exploring the vibrant local culture. Sarah was living the life she has always dreamed of. But one evening, as she was preparing to meet friends for dinner, she noticed something strange. Her left hand felt numb, and her grip was weaker than usual. She brushed it off as a side effect of working long hours on her computer. However, over the next few days, the numbness spread to her arm, and soon she was struggling to hold even the simplest things. Concerned, Sarah visited her doctor, who immediately ordered a series of tests. The results came back quicker than she expected, and they were not what she had hoped for. The doctor explained that Sarah had been diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, a chronic illness that affects the central nervous system, leading to unpredictable symptoms that could range from fatigue to severe physical disability. Sarah felt as if the ground had been pulled out from under her. How could this be happening to her? Just weeks ago, she had been on top of the world, and now she was facing a lifelong battle with a condition she knew very little about. The future, once so bright and full of possibilities, suddenly became uncertain and dark. In the following weeks, Sarah went through a whirlwind of emotions: fear, anger, sadness, and at times a deep sense of hopelessness. But in those dark moments, she also found a glimmer of determination. She was not ready to let this diagnosis define her life. If anything, she was more resolved than ever to find her light beyond the darkness. Sarah began her journey by educating herself about multiple sclerosis. She read everything she could find: books, articles, medical journals, determined to understand the condition that had turned her world upside down. She even started to use a wheelchair because now the condition had spread round her muscles and bones. She learned about the importance of medication, physical therapy, and a healthy lifestyle in managing multiple sclerosis. She discovered that while there was no cure, many people with the condition lived full and active lives. With this knowledge, Sarah started to take control of her health. She worked with her doctors to create a treatment plan that included medication to manage her symptoms, regular physical therapy to maintain her strength, and a diet rich in nutrients to supply her overall well being. She also made time for activities that brought her joy, like painting and also giving alms to the poor, which became a therapeutic outlet for her emotions. But it wasn't just about the physical battle. Sarah knew she had to take care of her mental and emotional health too. She sought support from a therapist who helped her navigate the complex feelings she was experiencing. Through therapy, Sarah learned to acknowledge her fears without letting them control her, to express her anger without being consumed by it, and to find moments of peace even in the midst of uncertainty. Sarah's friends and family became her strongest allies. They supported her unconditionally, accompanying her to appointments, encouraging her when she felt low, and reminding her of the strength she possessed. They were there to celebrate small victories with her, like when she regained enough strength in her hand to hold a paintbrush again, and they were there to comfort her during the setbacks. As months turned into years, Sarah's life began to stabilize. She found a man named Michael who loved her and loved her strong spirit, and together they began to date. She continued working as a graphic designer, though now with a deeper sense of purpose. She started a blog to share her journey with others, offering advice, support, and hope to those who were also living with multiple sclerosis. Her blog quickly gained a following, and Sarah found herself connecting with people from all over the world, all of whom were fighting their own battle with chronic illnesses. Through her writing, Sarah discovered a new passion: advocacy. She began speaking at events, raising awareness about multiple sclerosis and the importance of research and support for those affected by the disease. She collaborated with organizations to raise funds for multiple sclerosis research, determined to contribute to the fight against the illness that had changed her life.
NG.com.
Looking back, Sarah realized that while multiple sclerosis had brought darkness into her life, it had also led her to discover her true strength. She had learned to find light in the most challenging circumstances, to hold on to hope even when the future was uncertain. Her journey was not just about surviving multiple sclerosis, it was about striving despite it, about embracing life with all its complexity and uncertainties. In the end, Sarah knew that while multiple sclerosis was a part of her story, it will not define her. What defined her was her courage, her resilience, and her unwavering belief that even in the darkest times, there is always a light waiting to be found.